Hey YouTube, it's Angie, and I wanted to come in really quickly as usual and come in with a video. I had this on my mind, heavy on my heart, and I just thought that it would be something that I wanted to share. Now, I did notice that, I have a little stalker out there and somewhere in the craft land, and it's okay. And that's okay, so I just want to just put that out there. But anyway, that is not what this video is about. This video is about, because it just may rattle some cages. It may, give me some thumbs down, which is okay, because we're all human. So, you never can say that every video someone puts up is going to piss somebody off or whatever. So, to each his own. All I'm going to say is that this video I'm going for like the whole respect of each other, and when we're crafting and when we're showing different techniques to one another, the respect that person receives, I think is very honorable, and because they've taken that time to show you guys, especially when the community, scrapbooking community, is so large, different countries, and people can't get certain things, and so they don't have access to it. So if you get someone that'll show you something about, because this is mainly going to be about mixed media, if you get someone that's on here and they're showing you things about mixed media and techniques and stuff that you never thought of, and you're like, dang, for real? You can do that? Oh my gosh, what? And you live in a whole different country and you don't have access to anything other than just YouTube videos, yes, that would be beneficial to you. That would be beneficial. Tell them I'm doing a video and I need them to lower their voice. I'm about to start popping off. Okay, so what I want to do is show you guys. I have been, for a while, a magazine junkie. I have tons and tons and tons of scrapbook idea magazines of cards and layouts and stuff like that. But I also have tons and tons of magazines for mixed media. Now, before I get into that, I do want to say, before the mixed media jumped off really heavy like it has, what is that? I don't know her complete YouTube name, but I think it's like Little Glimpses. A young black lady, she was doing it, and she was really going in on it, and I didn't really know about it, so looking at it, kind of made me feel like I was out of place a little bit, because I'm like, okay, I don't know what this type of, twins, Steven and Jordan, I literally cannot hear myself, I'm fighting to talk. So it was like that. So let me get to the point, okay? Because I'm rambling. Because I just want to show you something. Again, this is not to throw shade at anyone. This is just to show that just in case, because summertime's coming up. There's all these new projects. We got all this Prima out. We got all these new lines of paper coming out. There's going to be projects people are going to make. And people are going to have to understand that when they make projects, and just in case you've done a video and you showed a particular technique, I am personally finding out that these techniques have been around longer than what I'm not speaking for anybody else, what I would have ever thought. They have been out long. Come over here. So let's start off with one. My idea was, sorry for the shakiness, I kind of went in and just went with sticky notes, but I'm going to lift this up and you can see I have an entire stack of books. And yeah, so let's push this over. First one is called Image Transfer Workshop, Mixed Media Techniques for Successful Transfers. Now, this is the last time I will probably say this, because I know that at this point I'm at my max. Twins, I want you to go downstairs or go in your room. I'm done asking y'all to be quiet. I don't think I'm asking that much of you all. Okay, so we should be done with this. So, again, it's called Image Transfer Workshop, Mixed Media Techniques, and blah, blah, blah. Now, yeah, I could have probably did this video at another time, but I'm in the mood to do it. And I just wanted to go ahead and take care of that. So, with that being said, I highlighted a couple of other things in it just to show you. The first thing that I did in each book, I went straight to the copyright. So when this book was published and stuff like that. And as you can see here, this copyright for this book was 2009. So it's been around. It's 2013. So what I did, let me see a couple of them. Should have to, when I'm working with one freaking hand. Okay, so like, and again, this is not taken away from anybody. It's just nice that when you see books like these and when you collect them like I do and you just happen to go through them and you're like, oh my gosh, I seen somebody do this. I seen somebody use this technique. This is really awesome. You know, this is cool. So where they've used like bubble wrap with this particular technique. And image transfer in this particular book gives you troubleshooting and what you can do. I thought that was really neat. Let's see here. I hate to keep saying maybe I'll go over here until I can find one. Let me see. Okay, let me go back to this one here. So like, for instance, this one here, plastic heat. So this here is plastic heat, and this transfer technique uses heat to fuse the toner-based image or magazine image to the plastic, making a very thin skin-like image. So I've seen things like this before, and things like this, iron-on sheets. You know, you can use your jet ink and just go ham. I mean, there's so many freaking techniques that have been out here for quite some time. And again, they teach you how to prepare your backgrounds, your dry gel, gesso, and caulk, all this stuff. And it was more. I just didn't do that right. So my next one here is it's called Fabric Art Collage, 40 plus mixed media techniques. And again, as I stated, I tried to go with each book and go into where the copyright of this was, or when it was published. And again, this is 09 for this book here as well. So nothing brand new or anything like that. What was the one thing in here they had? I think they just had one thing that I said I would show in this book. And again, I do apologize for all of the shakiness. Here, what they did was they were sharing some of the altered lace. So how you can ink them and use distress ink, and you can ink them and dilute the ink, and even your ribbon, stuff like that. And it gives you the list of materials and stuff that that you'll need. Even, you know, letting you know how the water will determine how light or dark the resulting of your lace or your trim may be, and button patterns. I just think it's neat. Of course, you guys have seen this book. I shared this book soon after Bona had ended up getting one after I had showed this, and because she loved it so much. And I did not know that this was the lady that everybody's crazing over with the big old Prima dolls, cling stamps, which I've yet to get those. I don't know if they're actually a cling stamp, but I have not gotten one yet. So I cannot wait to get that book. But this is her. She is the author of this book. But again, for instance, her copyright for this book was 2011. So, you know, all this beautiful arts of work have been out, and it's been in the works for some time. I also have this book here. It is called Teach Yourself Visually, Collage and Altered Art. And oh my gosh, you know, these are one of those types of books that it may have math, French, it may have cooking, teach yourself visually to do basically anything. And in this book, I thought was very interesting because, let me see, the copyright for it, let me see, the copyright, I didn't find it. The copyright for this book was in 2009. But it shared a lot of stuff, you know, that's out and popping. Really neat. And I like the way it gave you, you know, lists of all the different mediums and gels and adhesives that you can use. And it broke them down and explained it. The pigments, the inks, and metallic effects, and the powders. I really like it. It had more, you know, has much more. But I really like the way they did that. And where's another one? Oh, you know, you've seen these from Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz has those. And even these bottle caps I thought were very cool. These things have been out. They have been out for a while. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with them, but I'm just saying just in case, because I know I've personally have, you know, looked at a few videos when, you know, a person here, a person there may have gotten a little upset because, oh well, I showed this first, or I came out with this first, and you didn't pay me my respect. And I'm thinking, you know, now I'm looking at some of this stuff, and I'm like, hold up, the people that really need the respect aren't getting the respect because they created and thought of these things 2 and 3 and 4 and sometimes 5 years ago. And they're just now just coming to, you know, to the surface. These are captured fairies. In this book, over here, they have mason jars, lid collage. And I think these are really cute because they take all these different collages of different little pictures and little miniature elements. And they put them all in there, and they even show you to make the foundation for it and how you can create it. And these are literally step by step. And I think that is just really, really neat. So here's another book. And again, these books here, I will go through them again and share them with you just in case you want to purchase these for yourself. I'm not selling them myself. I did have a few in my kit that I had sold. I sold a mixed media kit, 3 of them. So and they went pretty fast, but these books like this were included. At least one was included in that. So yeah. So a lot of stuff has been out and about for quite some time. I just want to just say that just in case, and I'm mainly speaking from me because unless, you know, I may jump into this. I may stop being a hoarder of these books and actually start doing some of this stuff one day. This year, next year, whenever. And if I ever do that and you just so happen to have did this, don't think that I'm, you know, maliciously taking your, you know, your thoughts or your work from you and not giving you respect. So I'm going to end that here because I'm not done. I have a couple more books that I want to share with you. So stay on the on this journey with me. So let's go through the book so far so I can show you at least the name of them and you can get the authors. But this is who this is by. Teach Yourself. And this is by Ronnie Johnson. And printed. So that one there. And then here, of course, this is this lady. And I cannot wait to get my first stamp set of those. The Prima stamps. So loving that. And I cannot wait. So check her out. And then the fabric art collage. Can't wait to get that one. Can't wait to get that one. I'm just still thinking about the Prima books, but this is her. And then the image transfer. So check it out, guys. I'll be right back.